Hi everybody, this is Della with Gillespie Florist, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm actually filming on two different cameras. I wanted to put this on Instagram too, so if I'm looking down here, it's because I'm talking to my friends on Instagram. If I'm looking up here, it's because I'm talking to my friends here on Facebook. So today I'm going to be doing a kids kit for succulent plants, and we're going to do a step-by-step guide of how to do the kids kit. So let me show you what the kids kit includes. Okay, so here we go. Here's the kids kit. So we're going to include a plant for you, and there you go. Can you see that? And we're going to include a container, and we're going to include dirt, and we're going to include rocks and all that fun stuff. So let's go through this and see what's in here. I'll show you guys. So first of all, we've got a paper here that goes through taking care of succulent plants. They do have different care than a regular house plant, so it is important to know how to take care of your succulent plants. So we've got this for you. You can go over this with your kids, and then we've got your succulent plants. So this one, check that out, and just the cutest little thing you've ever seen. It's got real pretty little gray leaves on it. So, and it's kind of funny, Instagram doesn't want to focus on it as well. But anyways, there you go. So, then we've got our bag full of, we've got some dirt here. And then we've got some rocks. And we've got some moss. And then we've got a few decorative rocks in there too for you. So we've got everything that you need to plant your lovely succulent in this lovely container. And it's kind of got that kind of cactus look to it, which is appropriate for a succulent. Succulents don't require a lot of water, so just like a cactus does. So, and I mean, honestly, look at it. It's a cute container, no matter how you think about it. So, all right, so let's get this planted up. And this is something where we've got the kits here at the store. They're $20. You can call us ahead of time and ask to pick it up, and we'll bring it right out to you. You can watch the video with me later, and you can plan it up, and we'll go step by step through the whole process. So let's talk about what supplies that I have. Okay, so what the white rocks, why are we including this? Well, we're going to put this in the very bottom of the container, and that is because this container does not have drainage, and you want to have drainage. So since we don't have that, what we're going to do is we're going to put some rocks on the very bottom, and that means that if it does get watered a little bit too much, then the roots of the plant are not sitting directly into water. The rocks are gonna, is what the water is gonna be sitting in instead of the roots of the plant itself. So I'm gonna get some rocks, and I'm gonna put the rocks in the bottom of this container. So let me see if I can turn this guy a little bit so you guys watch me grab them.
That's Evie, and this is Pearl. She's a puppy, and she's the old lady.
I have a card to the breeder though on my desk if you want to grab one for him. Oh, sorry you guys, it kind of fell over a little bit there. You're welcome. They're in a baggie on top of my desk. No, March 28th. She'll be a year old. Okay, sorry guys about that. Okay, so my phone's got turned around a little bit here. Okay, so got my big pile of rocks here. And the first thing that we're going to do is the white rocks. This is again going on the bottom of your container, and this is going to protect your roots from root rot in case you accidentally put a little bit too much water in your container, because succulents do not need a lot of water. So that is a typical thing that does happen, is that you end up getting root rot in a container that doesn't have drainage, of course, because it's been overwatered. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of dirt. So I'm going to actually turn you guys this way, because I'm going to grab some dirt out of our little dirt thing right over there. So I'll be right back. Okay, just putting just a little bit in there. Don't need a ton right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just a little bit of dirt. Okay. I'm going to get my succulent, and I'm going to pop him out of here. I'm just going to take the container here and just kind of tilt it over. Now if you check it out, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a little bit of sand down there. That's actually a really good thing. That's another thing that helps these succulents from not getting root rot, so that's really good too. So move you guys back a little bit, see if you guys can see me putting this in here. Okay, so you're first going to shake out some of the dirt and stuff, the excess stuff, and you're going to go ahead and let that fall down, especially if there's a lot of sand in there, because the sand is actually very good for your succulent. So, and then what we're going to do, and I accidentally lost a little leaf there. That happens sometimes. Don't worry if you lose a leaf, not a big deal, not the end of the world. Just keep on planting. Okay. And then looks like I need a little bit extra dirt, and don't worry, because you'll have a, oh sorry Curtis, wanted to make sure I told you guys, soil, not dirt, so soil. So we include a nice big bag of it, and what I'm going to do, waste not want not, I'm actually going to just sweep this off the counter, toss that in there. And what I've done is I've taken some of our cello wrap and I've put it on our counter so I don't get our counter all dirty. I actually did this yesterday, and unfortunately when I did this yesterday I was right by the cooler, and the cooler has the big metal sheeting on it, and I think it was causing the signal to get disrupted, so I wanted to do this again for you guys, so to make sure you guys can see exactly how this planter is done. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit more dirt. Alright, so at home, because obviously you guys don't have a supply of cello wrap, what you can do instead is just take some wax paper and put it on your counter. And then that way, when you get dirt all over the place, it's just getting on the wax paper, and then you can kind of just toss all that away. So then what you're going to do on a container like this, because it does, you see, it bows out. So I'm kind of just trying to tuck it just a little bit, just to make sure, is it getting, you know, are we filling all the voids? Alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water. It's going to cause this dirt to go down a little bit, and then I might add just a little bit more dirt to it. Oh, my Instagram friends fell over again. There we go. Okay. So Instagram friends, I can see, you can't see it too well, so there you go. That's where we're at now. We're going to add a little bit of water. Okay, and yes, it is spilling out. That's okay. And this dirt has gone down a little bit, so now we're going to just take a little bit more. We're going to tuck it in there.
I hope there's not more than 10 people.
And the great thing is about this, there's no, you know, it's not like there's a special technique. You're just kind of shoving it in there and trying not to hurt your plant, obviously. But, you know, see, I'm just kind of just tucking it in, tucking it in. So there we go. Sorry, my poor Instagram friends keep on falling over. Okay. Now, next step is I'm going to try to wipe my container off just a little bit. Let me grab a towel for that.
Yeah, my daughter said hi to her.
Thank you.
Wipe my hands off a little bit too. Sorry, my Instagram friends. Instagram friends, I think you're just going to have to be hanging at an angle. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
I don't have Corona, but I would like to have some Coronas.
Cleaning off this a little, just a little bit. We can clean it off more later too.
That would not be
There we
very
go.
nice.
Okay, now it is time for the green moss that we've got. And let me see if I can, oh, I need to go grab it. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So I like to just moisten my moss just a little bit. I'll let that sit. And you don't have to moisten it, but I do like to. I feel like that it makes the moss just a little bit more malleable.
You know what? After I saw that kid's video.
Okay, so what we're going to do is just break this into smaller pieces, and we're going to set it here at the base of your plant.
I'd pick him up by his ears.
See if I can show my Instagram friends there. See how I'm putting it at the base. Hey Jennifer, where's the green sheet moss? Green sheet moss?
The green sheet moss. Oh, the sheet moss.
Uh-huh.
You just zip it.
Alright, so here we go. Check that out. I don't know if you guys can see that moss. Isn't that beautiful? Check that out. Isn't that pretty?
Well, I hope I'm on your list.
Okay, so now,
I like
after you got your sheet moss,
that.
sorry, you're
usually
going to have to
means
redo a
nice
kit.
things, but
Oh, hell no.
I guess not with you.
So after you get your sheet moss on there, well, I've got some decorative rocks for you here. And so what you're going to do is you're just going to place your decorative rocks wherever, wherever it strikes your fancy. Hey, that looks like a good spot there, So you just kind of set it around wherever you think it might look nice. I kind of scattered it. You could actually do something where maybe you do a cluster of the rocks in one area instead. So all sorts of ideas of things that you can kind of do with your rocks there. So I lost one. So but there you go, Instagram friends. Can you see that? Can you see the rocks in there? Isn't that cute? And the moss. And there you go too. And so I did one of these yesterday too, and it was a lot of fun to make. So, and this is the thing too. So if we include all this stuff in your kit for you, but you can also, hey, do you have things at home that you want to include in there too? Maybe in your backyard, maybe you've got a few pebbles that you want to add to it, to add a little pizzazz to it and to make it unique for yourself. So that's an idea to do too. But this is a really easy thing to do with your kids at home while you're stuck there and you don't have things to do. And then this is a great thing for your kids to learn, how to care for a plant and how to keep it growing and keep it healthy. And of course, what makes it great is that you've got these, these wonderful sheets on here for you that tells you everything you need to know about how to care for your succulent plants. So that's a great thing too. And you can go over that with your kids too and turn it into, I don't know if it would take a full hour, but I could see this taking 30-45 minutes with your kids, going over the educational part of it and then having the fun of planting this up. And I mean, what kid doesn't want to play in the dirt and do a project like this? So I mean, hey, I'm 37. I love playing in the dirt. I come here and I do that every day. So but of course I'm a kid at heart. So but anyways, thanks everybody for joining me today. I did forget to mention that we do have cactuses here, and I wouldn't suggest using cactus for small children, but you've got teenagers or you as an adult, because hey, I love I love this succulent plant myself. So as an adult, planting this up was a lot of fun. So if you wanted to get a cactus instead of a succulent, since this is a cactus container, we'd be happy to give you a cactus instead. And I can show you guys the cactuses that we have in stock right now. So and okay, so Dirk, I see you're asking if we do delivery. Yes, we do deliver. Delivery in Indianapolis is $9.95, and yes, we can leave them on the porch. Just give us a call, 317-273-1100, and we'll be happy to set up delivery for you. And then if you don't want to call, you can do text, 317-509-0668, and you can email us, gillespieFlorist@gmail.com. We do not have this on our website, so you will have to contact us in one way or another in order to request this. But here we go. I'm going to show you guys. You see the cactus there? Can you guys all see the cactus? There we go. So if you do want to do cactus, we do have those available for you too. All right, so everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you've learned a little bit, and if we are here today until 6 p.m. and we are here tomorrow from 11 to 3. And no, I'm sorry, we do not have a discount for multiple kids. We've actually already put a discount into this anyways, because because of the time we're trying to do something great for the kids. So I know that we couldn't discount this any further, but we do have coupons that are circulating in Neighborhood Source, right? Neighborhood Source?
Yes, but they have to spend $30 or $40 minimum on them.
Yeah, she is right. So we have a coupon in Neighborhood Source. I think there's a $30 minimum on that. We have a coupon in Valpak. Is that how you say it? Valpak?
And I think that was $40.
And I want to say we have another discount somewhere. I can't remember. Sorry. So if you can find one of those coupons, because I do believe Neighborhood Source actually posts theirs on Facebook. So, you know, for all their different vendors. So, you know, find one of those coupons, and then we'll be happy to apply that to your order. So, you know, we're trying to do the best that we can, offer a good value for you, but also stay in business. So, you know, but thank you so much for saying support your local florist. I really appreciate that. And yes, we are real people. So that's who you want to support. Oh, and that, if for those of you on Facebook, you probably saw Kurt back there. He was waving to say hi. He's nervous because he wants me to put Facebook back onto him. So, well, thank you so much, Dirk. I really appreciate that. Well, thanks everybody, and oh, my Instagram friends fell over again. But thanks everybody for joining me today. If you have any questions, just leave comments on our Facebook page, or you can message us through Instagram, Facebook, Google Maps, and our Gmail account. So we've got a lot of ways for you guys to contact us. So thanks again, you guys, and have a great afternoon.